Former special counsel Robert Mueller's testimony in front of two House committees yesterday left many questions unanswered as investigations continue, and Mueller was obliged to keep his responses to information confined within the boundaries of his redacted report. Our reporter sat down with Sebastian Gorka, host of America First, to find out his reactions to the proceedings.
Testimony you're about to give is true and correct to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief. So help you God.
Mueller's hearings bounced back and forth between Democrats and Republicans, with Democrats trying to frame old information from the report as obstruction, and Republicans trying to pry new information from Mueller's tight-lipped testimony on the origins of the investigation.
His lies were plain for everybody to see. We don't do this in America. We don't use law enforcement and intelligence for political purposes against our political rivals, and that's what the Mueller investigation was.
Senator Lindsey Graham said today that Mueller served his country well and hoped it would not define his career.
I think it would be good for the country if we could move on from the Mueller report, let that be the final word, and see if we can work on securing our elections against interference in 2020. And I'm going to look at how the whole investigation started, why it went so long.
Mueller at times seemed unfamiliar with some details of the report.
I felt that there were points where he referred back to the report because he was not essentially competent to answer.
I've read the polls that very few Americans say they've read the Mueller report. I'd like to know if that number includes Bob Mueller himself.
Gorka felt strongly that Mueller's top prosecutor, Andrew Weissman, was the one that wrote the report.
They were asking him simple questions regarding Fusion GPS, the progenitor of the opposition research dossier that was used to obtain illegal FISA warrants against the Trump campaign. And he doesn't know, and constantly he's saying, oh, could you tell me what page that's on? It was a travesty, and it's clear the person who learned the most about the Mueller report yesterday was Robert Mueller.
Gorka said he has faith in Attorney General William Barr to get to the bottom of how the FBI counterintelligence investigation started and hold those in intelligence agencies accountable.
The British government is culpable. The Australian government is culpable. This so-called diplomat that gave millions of dollars from the Australian government to the Hillary Clinton Foundation. This is the next iteration of the story.
Republicans are questioning to what extent the Obama administration was involved in spying on the Trump campaign during the 2016 election.
We have the stroke and page text, which says Obama wants to know everything, the White House wants briefings, so it's absolutely, it is in the realm of fantasy that President Obama did not know about the illegal espionage on the Republican Party and Donald Trump.
House Democrats have vowed to keep investigating the president in the aftermath of Mueller's testimony, the results of which remain the same: no obstruction, no collusion. Jeremy Sandberg, NTD News.